It is June 2nd, 2020, and we are a week and a day past the murder of George Floyd here in Minneapolis that has sparked one of the most outrageous times in our country. The murder of George Floyd by 4 police officers, only one of which has been arrested. Peaceful protesters during the day have led to violence in the evenings, to the point of the National Guard coming into our city, curfews being put in place, even places like Woodbury that's 30 miles from Minneapolis and St. Paul. The Black community is fighting for their right to not get killed. And the police force in particular has continued to fail them. And there has been an uprising. There has been looting. There has been many buildings burnt to the ground. Many people fearing for their lives. It's the far left and the far right, the crazies, who are coming out at this point. Most people, and I say most people, feel deeply for George Floyd and his family. And how many more people have to lose their life for us to change? And for us to take responsibility for understanding what life has been like for them, the Black community, for the past 400 years. They're sick and tired. So, what I'm doing is I'm learning and I'm listening, and I understand I'm coming from a place of privilege, a place of white privilege, and I have 4 white boys. So I'm taking this very seriously. And boys, if you're watching this 30 years from now, man, I hope our world is different. I hope Donald Trump is not president. And that there's a collective rise of consciousness for people to be aware of their unconscious bias, me included. I have found a relationship with God over the last 3 months like I've never known before. And every person has a soul that matters. Every person has a soul that matters. So that is what I committing, is I am listening and I'm learning, and I'm being very careful about what I say, because our future depends on people like me, people like you, doing the reflection, doing the hard work of taking a chance to look inward. It's only when we start with ourselves, spread that to our family, spread that to our community, spread that around our world. I'm so mad and sad and yet hopeful at the same time. It is a weird time, the weirdest ever. Even Grandma Pat, who has been through wars, born in the Great Depression, she has never seen something like this. I hope. And I know we can do better. I feel it in me. I feel the Spirit saying we will get better. It might take 300 years, but we will.